Yo, what is up everybody? It's your favorite part of Wednesday, a brand new story killer, story thriller video. Last week, we covered the first step you need to do to live epic every day, and this week we're covering part 2. So if you haven't watched last week's video on step 1, check it out right here on Instagram or hit up YouTube or narrativeclothingco.com. But let's not waste any time, let's get into it.
Story killer. No. Story thriller. Yeah.
Step 2 to live epic every day is a philosophy I like to call pay your bills. Yeah, let me repeat it if it was a little hard to grasp. Step 2 to live epic every day is called pay your bills. What, were you expecting something else? I actually think this has some layers to it though, so let's break it down. It's hard to live epic when you're not paying bills. No one likes to talk about rent and groceries and cell phones and paying back college loans or cars or whatever. But if you're not working and disciplined with your finances and paying your bills, you're not gonna have any margin or flexibility with step 3 of living epic. We're talking about that next week, and you're not getting any spoilers. Is work fun? Yeah, maybe. I've had some fun jobs, but I've also had some jobs that have really kind of sucked. I've been a lifeguard, a cell phone salesman, a video game salesman. I've worked at Starbucks, and even one time I worked dressing up as a Statue of Liberty, juggling a sign on a corner. That's right, I worked putting on like the green robe and the spiky headband, and I was a Statue of Liberty and I juggled a sign on a corner. Here's the lesson that took me a while to learn. You aren't what you do. A job is just simply what you have to do to pay your bills. And it might connect with some deeper part of you and what you're passionate about, but if it doesn't, that's okay. Your value and identity isn't determined by what you do. You work at McDonald's? Yeah, okay. You might not want to make that a career, but if it happens, that's totally okay because you're paying the bills. And if step 1 of loving God and loving people is shown in your working at McDonald's, then that's awesome. Don't let what you do bring down the fact that you're living out step 2 of how to live epic every day. But don't get so consumed with paying your bills that you don't do step 1. You have to do step 2 with love for other people. So get a job! It doesn't have to be the dream job or the long-term career, but put an emphasis on paying your bills, all the while you're living out step 1. What about the fun part of life? Am I only supposed to live a job I may or may not like? No heckin' way. But that's gonna have to wait for next week's video. Hey, thanks for watching. I'm Jonny P. I started Narrative Clothing Co. because I wanna help you live epic every day. You guys have a great week and do some work. I'll see you next week. I love you.